Okay, hi, my name's Millie. After reading the play for question one, what did you notice? What about the play was interesting, strange, revealing, or meaningful to you? I thought the entire play was kind of interesting, the concept of it, and just like after learning about how old it was. But it was also interesting the concept of like a Greek god going kind of undercover and people like not knowing who they were. I also like more specifically thought it was confusing kind of as to why Dionysus wanted to stay so secretive. Um, I think it was interesting the way that women were portrayed and like nature and religion was portrayed. Um, I also think the family structure when I was reading like the cast list or whatever of who was related to, I thought that was kind of hard to grasp. But also I think that even though it was a tragedy, there were some like comedic aspects or like some parts were so dramatic to me that it kind of was like sarcastic. But anyways, question two, for the values specifically, I kind of noticed nature, especially from the Maenads, I think, Maenads, and then women and femininity, and then violence, and also kind of religion because like that's what Dionysus is trying to spread, I think, his like religion across Asia. Um, and then question three, I didn't necessarily have to like Google any words or anything. I kind of took context clues from that, but on page 28 of like the book that we have, the passage from the first messenger where he describes the Maenads over like 2.5 pages. I had to read it a couple times because that was essentially where I was getting my description and like setting of the Maenads from the text, and it started out how they were very peaceful, relaxing, and then there was like something that happened, and then they turned super violent and started literally eating animals and threatening the townspeople, and I got confused as to some parts whether they were talking about the actual women or the wood creatures. So yeah, I definitely had to read that over a couple of times, and I still don't think I have a total grasp on exactly what I'm supposed to be envisioning when he was reading this. But yeah, that was definitely one of the most confusing and like I thought important parts of the play. For question four, how the Maenads are depicted. They, to me, are depicted a kind of like a misogynistic way. I just kind of the like nature like violent aspect of them and how Pentheus disapproved of them and thought that that's not how they should act, but he still wanted to see them because they were sexual beings. Yeah, I kind of thought it was misogynistic, and they definitely were viewed as more violent and like sexual and chaotic. And then for the final question, I don't really know why Elvis Presley is the cover of this play. But I guess since he's holding the Euphrates Bacchae sign, maybe he's supposed to be like Dionysus, or like that's what they imagine the main character to look like. They imagine Dionysus to look like Elvis. I don't really know, but yeah.